Today I want to show you how to make your own stamp. So for this you need your glue, some small bits of cardboard and your scissors. The very first thing you're going to do is make the base for your stamp. So for this you can use a ruler. You want just to draw a straight line, and we're going to make our stamp base. So this is going to be the size of our stamp. So once you've cut one, you make a little sandwich. So you cut a few. So you can lay your cardboard down and draw a line on it and then cut that out and put a few of them together. So you want to make a sandwich. So I'm going to have 4 together. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to glue this sandwich together. So put glue out onto each piece and then glue it together. And about 4 pieces of cardboard is a good height. It gives you enough to grip your stamp with. So glue that together. Now for the next part, you can either use bits of foam or you can use small bits of cardboard. So I'm going to show you with cardboard. So another small piece. Now you need to decide what pattern you're going to have. So I'm going to go for a geometric pattern, and I'm going to cut out some long strips and some triangles. So then and then on your cardboard, your cardboard block, you lay out your pattern. So you need to decide how it's going to go. And what I find is you want to make sure you've got a nice gap between it, because if there's not a big enough gap, it won't stamp properly. So I think I might just go for those as triangles. So now you need to put glue on the back and stick it down, and then you just leave them to dry. So you want to leave this to dry overnight. So just decide where they're going to go. So you could do exactly the same thing with the foam as well. So once they're done, you leave that to dry. These need to be really dry before you do any painting with them. So now that your stamp is all dry, we're going to show you how to use it. So I've been practicing on mine here with some paint already. So for this kind of ink stamp pad that has cardboard on it, you really need to use paint. So I have some blue paint here, and I've also put a little bit of water to spread out the paint. So I want to make a little ink well here. So I'm mixing up my paint and my water just to thin out the paint a little bit. And I'm making a little ink well of the paint there. So I'm spreading it out. I've got a flat surface there. Okay. And then I'm going to get my stamp pad. I'm going to lightly press it down into my paint. And then I'm going to press it onto the page. Now the first one will be really inky, and then you can keep going if you want, so you can get a few out of this one. So if you see there, it's your first one, and then you can try and get a third one maybe. So each time it's going to be slightly less ink on it. Stamp it down. Press on the page, pull it up. Got a bit too much water on this part here, so I just need to make sure that I've fully mixed in all my paint, that I don't have any parts of water left. So stamp it down and press onto the page. The trick is not to move it. Once you press, you just press down and then you pull straight back up again, and press down and then pull straight up. Press and pull, press and pull. So that is how you create your own stamp. And when you've done that, then I recommend just getting a cloth and wiping it off. So I'll show you that. So when you finish with your stamp, very gently with a dry cloth, you don't want to get the stamp wet. You're just going to wipe off any excess paint that's on the surface and you let it dry. And you can use this to make cards. You can do wrapping paper at Christmas time. There's so many different options you can do making your stamp.